You could have heard this episode 48 hours early on our Patreon, patreon.com/Indieheads Podcast. By joining us for as low as $1 a month, you will receive episodes early, gain access to our Discord server, and get yourself an Indieheads Podcast sticker. Mainland episodes go up on our Patreon 48 hours before it hits our public podcast feeds. But if you're hearing this via our Patreon feed, we thank you so much for your support. We especially want to thank our Real Ones Patreon supporters, including History of Violet, Ataxin, Delaney Mothman, Josiah Duncan, Marcy Anime, Matt Cameron, Awat, Cal50, Chance Holdup, Charles, Chris Wade, Commander and Beef, Dana Pre, Dave Bautista's Completely Unrockable Penis, Gavin Fornity Freak, Georgia Bukowski, Grant, Griff, Ian, Jake Wald, Jay, Jenna LaFleur, Joe Conrad, John Hayes, Keep Autism Weird, Kevin Pierce, Maze Farms, Mark Berry, Matthew Taylor, Max Kabazinski, Nicole Rifkin, Rena K, Robert Mariano, Sarah Moore, Tim's Discount Prices, and Zach. And if you want to be amongst these names, consider upgrading to our Real One tier on Patreon, where you'll receive a bonus episode every month on top of other perks. And before I move to the episode, I just want to thank the rest of our Patreon supporters like Jason Daphnis, Kevin Cookman, AJ Moser, Alec Felder, Alex Krichmanoff, Alexis Davin, Alan, Ali Eleanor, Barely March, Becca NTN, Chedas, Cody Gigan, Derek Pemberton, Eleanor Grams, Racer Baby, Eric Chow, Finitrice, Gavlin, Garrus420, Holiday Kirk, Jack Tickleman, Jacqueline Kadiga, James Boss, Jeremy Bull, Josh, Willie, Matthew Herring, Matthew McPherson, Midwest Maxwell, Molly O'Brien, Nato, Rainy Dallinson, Sandy Nemo, Sarah L, Toonses, Vigil 4, Will Griffin, and Wilfer Thrill. Anyways, though, enjoy the episode. The Indieheads Podcast is filmed in front of a live studio audience. The only reason they sound dead is because they've been playing Gears of War for 72 straight hours while listening to Lace Me Up on a non-stop loop. Now, here to lace you up, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. Should have done like a Don Parra there. Couldn't quite get that. Hi. Hello, everybody. It is Matty. Welcome back to an episode of the Indieheads Podcast. And I'm joined in this episode by Natalie and by Violet. And Natalie, would you like to introduce our special guest?
I would, but first off, I prefer you don't call me Natalie. I prefer you call me Morgan Webb. That is my real name, and frankly, I think you should really learn to treat women better than you do. I'm sick and tired of this misogynist handling at this podcast network. And I would love to see actual gamer girls treated with respect. By the way, I hope you're all as excited as I am for the surefire hit movie of the year 2010 when we are recording this podcast. That's right. I'm talking Scott Pilgrim versus the World. $1 billion. Let's make it happen. We're gonna make sure that it gets every sequel under the sun. But it's not just me on this episode. Of course, like every episode of X-Play, I'm joined by a very special host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Gladly, Morgan. Hi, everyone. It's me, Adam Sessler, co-star of GeForce X-Play. Very happy to be here in the year of our Lord, 2010, on the Indieheads Podcast with my dear friend, Morgan Webb, and of course, the host of the Indieheads Podcast, Marty Monroe. Thank you for having us on, Marty. This is really awesome. Thank you for all these free Balls energy drinks. I've had quite a few in the green room, and I've got to say, they are delicious. Of course, the Indieheads Podcast is sponsored by #1 online shop for all of your nerdy needs. That is, of course, Think Geek. Thank you, Think Geek. I would really recommend their bacon soap and their Build a Zombie kit for the month of August. You know, August is coming up and it's almost Halloween time. And you know what Halloween means? Zombies. Zombies everywhere. And while we're here, I would like to apologize for a certain tweet I made this month. When I got a response asking me what I thought on Israel versus Palestine, I did not mean to call it esports shit. I was not aware what either one of those things were.
Oh.
So you live and you learn. So I would like to apologize to everyone that was offended. My publicist made me a very long info sheet, and we can rest assured that it won't happen again. So, with that being said, take it away, Marty. Let's talk about some Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, yeah, I don't even know how to follow that up. I'm hungover, everybody.
We have a special guest speaker who is very graciously joining us here on X Play today. Would you care to introduce yourself and describe how you are an expert in the field of gaming?
Hi y'all. My name is Torrin. And I think I came into this expecting to maybe play the straight man for this podcast. And then I was like, well, no, there's no way I can play a straight man. I'm a trans dyke. And then you gave your introduction. So I don't actually know where to go from here.
I don't know what you mean. I Adam Sessler, am a straight man, Torrid. So obviously I would be the straight man here. So you're allowed to be a little wacky, get goofy with it while we talk about the greatest film of 2010, undoubtedly Edgar Wright's Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Violet, you know what's crazy?
Who's that?
Or Adam, you know what's crazy, Adam? I actually have I genuinely have an Edgar Wright story to tell. Because
ooh, by all means.
Please stop that.
Stop what?
Please stop. I can't. All right. My Edgar Wright story is I was at a show last night. I had Malort for the first time. Thank you, Travis from Truth Club, for giving me a shot of Malort. I hated it, and I hope to never do it again. But after the show we were at, we went to a bar with a couple people that we were at the show with, and some of these people do some work at the venue that we were at, and they were talking about a show that they had worked from Sunflower Bean, and they were all kind of like, yeah, like they were mostly cool, but like, yeah, like the front person's like boyfriend, who was like definitely like way older than her. I don't know, they were just kind of weird all night together, like kind of like not leaving each other's sides. Like it was just kind of weird, and I was like, wait, like which one? Like the front, like the front woman, Julia, and I'm like, her boyfriend, like, isn't she dating Edgar Wright? And in real time, they Googled Edgar Wright, and they're like, holy fuck, that was the old man. That was the old man. So if I went to that show, I probably could have met Edgar Wright at a fucking random indie rock venue in Raleigh, North Carolina. Crazy.
It's all happening in the triangle.
It's all happening in the triangle.
The gate, they're calling it the latest E3.
Amen to that. And as we all know, E3 is awesome.
Oh my god. So Violet,
we have to introduce today's episode.
Yeah, please,
we have to
Violet
talk about what we're covering here on this episode of X-Play.
Adam and Morgan, can you please tell us about what we're about to get into on this episode today?
Gladly. We will be talking about the number one source for all of your geeky needs on cable TV. I'm talking about the number one titan of television, the Nrrrd Central G4. That is, of course, the home to Attack of the Show, Code Monkeys, and of course, Judgment Day, Ninja Warrior. I don't think that's going to take off. I don't really think anyone's going to be watching that, There's no way that's going to like take over the entire channel.
Human Wrecking Balls, though, that is poised to be the number one show in America.
I put all of my stocks in Human Wrecking Balls. And of course, X-Play, which is where me and Morgan will review video games coming out on all of the hottest consoles.
And just so you know, Matty, you will be judged on this episode. At the very end of the episode, we are going to review your podcasting. We're going to give it a rating out of 5.
Hold on now, Morgan. Now, this episode is, of course, sponsored by Edgar Wright's Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
That's right. How could I forget?
Of course. With that, we are foregoing the 5-star rating, and we will be giving everything a number from 1 to 7 evil X's in honor of Scott Pilgrim. And
I miss these studio notes.
Yes, of course. I think Marty's assistant, I think that's the Violet he keeps talking about. I got the notes. I'm not sure if you did. That they were left by craft services, and I think Olivia Munn spilled a bunch of fruit punch on them, so that might be why. But that Olivia, she's so unprofessional. There's no way she's going anywhere after this channel. She's done for. But we're going to be around forever.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
They're never going to run out of people to be a girl who's a gamer.
Mhm.
They're never going to run out of that. They're never going to run out of snark. That's never going to go out of style. And I tell you what, the people are always going to love our king, our friend, Chris Hardwick. Can we get a shout out to Chris?
Yeah, let's give a shout out to Chris Hardwick. And,
I hear
Adam.
he's working on this new program that's like a game show where you assign points. Like, what's up with that? That's crazy.
That's
gonna be
insane.
so funny.
Yeah, and I hear people win the internet, which is epic. I want to win the internet.
Oh my god. Okay, we just need to go. What's okay? This you see the name of the episode, listeners. You know what we're about to do. Although, Adam and Morgan have put together a playlist, the best of the best of G4, and the best of G4, but not just random G4 clips. This is G4 music. When music and video games collide, and no, not like a soundtrack. Like it's this is an episode for the gamers. All right, for the gamers
right.
out there, and a lot of G4, but also just some stuff for the gamers. And I will say, in preparing for this episode, I'm very happy that this is not a nerdcore entirely focused episode, because I think I would kill myself on air if we did a full nerdcore episode. But also, I feel like I've made that thread about a number of episodes in the past. So, so someone just needs to take me out of my misery. I can't do it myself. I'll pay you. I don't got a lot, but you want to?
Well, how much are we talking?
You want an Xbox Series X? Come and grab it. You could have it if you just put me out of my misery. But not
that
yet.
Sounds
not
workable.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not
I'll
yet.
come by after the episode.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to come by, I'll text you the deets. But anyways, yeah, this one sucked. This one sucked to listen to. I'm gonna just say it right away, listeners. This one really, really sucked to listen to. I did grow up watching G4, although I guess I didn't watch as much G4 as I thought I did, because I really thought I would be a lot more nostalgic for this playlist, and I really am not. Because when I think of G4, I think of MXC and Ninja Warrior, and maybe some X-Play and some game trailers, but I guess I missed a lot of X-Play, and especially Attack of the Show. All I knew about Attack of the Show was, Olivia Munn is a hot gamer girl. I just didn't realize that she was on that shit for a really, really long time.
But it's your source for all things. It's gaming,
Yep.
It's culture, it's technology, it's movies, it's sex toys, it's ninjas, it's defense contracting, it's police brutality.
Yeah,
It's
14 hours of cops a day.
Don't forget Campus PD.
That's right. And
Oh,
cheaters.
don't forget.
So many reruns of Cheaters, or as I like to call it, To Catch a Predator, but for infidelity.
Ooh, yes, correct.
all things nerds love.
And all things that nerds love, like Fritos and cold Mountain Dew, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we should get into the songs. I hope you enjoy hearing
You
me,
won't.
Adam Sessler, because I will be here for the whole episode. Let's listen to this first song.
Yes, this first one is very near and dear to us. It's part of our show X-Play, and it is one of the enduring pieces of X-Play culture. So, Matty, would you care to hit play on the first song on this playlist on the X-Play boards?
Of course.
Thank you. Now, I remember back when this song was first recorded, I would run it back all the time. I could not get enough of it. I had it on my iPod Nano, my iPod Classic, my Windows Media Player. I would play it on Xbox Live over the headset while I was getting destroyed by a bunch of men in Halo 2 in ways that I will not repeat the things that they have said to me. I'm not proud of that. But I have a fondness for this one. Every lyric in this song is burned into my memory, even if the song maybe isn't the best, it is the one that is the most like a song on this playlist. And so I am like, I think it works, even though it makes a lot of fun of me specifically. I don't know. I tried to talk them out of that. They didn't take the notes. Something about like we need to please the guys watching. Adam, how do you feel about this one?
First off, let's just say my hairline looks incredible in this video. God damn, what a stud I am. That being said, this song is awesome. It really owns the trolls. It really tells them how lame they are, that they aren't even bothering us. Also, many people, this being the Indieheads Podcast, I assume, are big fans of lo-fi indie. I'm talking Smog or the Mountain Goats. And if you're a fan of that, we have the song for you, and it is right here. And Morgan, are you okay? Do you need another Balls Energy?
I've never listened to those bands. Are they nerdcore?
In a way, yes, but but they don't sing about video game stuff. But I don't think the fans of those bands really get laid often, so in another sense, they may be. But this song is an epic owning of the trolls, and the fact that we wrote this entire song shows how unbothered we truly were. And I'm gonna give this song a 7 out of 7 evil X's. This is a full guy that collaborates with Wes Anderson, whose name I can't remember right now. What the fuck is his name? Matty, what's his name?
Well, it said at the beginning it was like Master Phahee or something.
No, the last evil X in Scott Pilgrim, who
collaborates with Wes Anderson. Jason Schwartzman. I remember.
Jason Schwartzman, of course, yes. Yes, I only watch movies with Nathan Fillion in them. You know what I mean. If it ain't got Joss Whedon, I ain't seeing.
I have to rate this on a relative scale, so I'm also giving it a 7 out of 7. But I feel like we've commanded enough time. I want to yield some time for our guest. Torrin, what do you feel about On the X-Play boards, a masterwork of a song?
You know, I think the thing about this song that I'm really interested in is how, like a lot of content on G4, it really nears a self-awareness, but just fails right short of it. There's a kind of incredible, critique of the shittiness of nerd culture, but because it's so centered in a kind of self-defensiveness, you never quite get, more than that.
Matty, now we need your take, especially as the newcomer here. What are your feelings on the X-Play boards?
Well, it's not the worst song this week. It's an inconspicuous way to begin the episode. I think really the thing that is most excruciating on this playlist, especially all the G4 stuff, is just the inherent smugness that is just permeating through the entire screen of being like, hey, we're on the X-Play board, we're doing this stuff, we're cool, we're all this stuff, and it's just like there's a hatred in the heart that I don't love. It's a song that seems to come from that tries to spin positivity, but it does feel like it's coming from a place of hate for the trolls who are in it for the lulz, and can you tell that I'm like doing the podcast equivalent of hitting the word count in an essay because I don't know what's going on.
But they're so mean to us. You hear the things that they said. They said that I'm not a gamer.
Well, that's blatantly untrue. You're a gamer, but they could be meaner to Adam. They could always be meaner to Adam.
Hey,
they probably should be.
Which, by the way, if you do that voice the whole time, Adam,
what are you talking about?
Our friendship is going to be really tested.
That's just my voice, Marty. I don't know what you're talking about here. I do want to say, on the subject of being mean and the internet, my publicist did send me a second thing I need to read out. I would like to apologize to the transgender community. When I tweeted out that word, I thought it was an abbreviation of trains in Toontown. I thought it was gamer lingo. I was not aware that was a slur. So please forgive me. I promise to watch The Matrix 14 times in solidarity tonight, because Neo is awesome and Neo is cool. That's some real gamer stuff, and that came from trans people. And that being said, Marty, you said something really profound about this. I actually have two things I want to say really quickly. The first one is, I believe your secretary, Violet, the one I've been in communications with, one time, I heard this story while I was talking to her in the green room while she was getting me my Balls energy drink. I don't know where she went. I told her to go get me another one and she disappeared. But she told me a funny story where one time she was in a Wingstop with her friend Greg, and he played the X-Play board song 3 times out loud on his phone while they were eating wings. And to this day, Violet doesn't know why. I think that's a little weird. But outside of that, you said something really profound, which was something about the trolls doing it for their lols. And I thought, damn, that's a clever, witty internet rhyme. That reminds me of my favorite musician of all time, the nerdcore hip-hop artist, the maestro, MC Chris. And before we get into our next song, which is MC Chris's Nrrrd, it's time for a sponsored Balls Energy Buzz Break. So I'm going to take a big sip of my Balls Energy, which is what I'm holding. And then I'm going to go, balls. And if you'd like to do that along with me at home, let's do it.
Balls.
Thank you,
Now,
Balls Energy.
Adam, before we get into this next video, Matty has it paused on a freeze frame of various books. I don't know how many of these are nerdcore. Like, this Kazuo Ishiguro guy, does he do anime or manga or whatever that is?
One could assume. That's the only kind of books I'm reading right now. Hey-o.
Well, no, because you were talking about that one book about the bugs from the guy who was a big shotgun expert. What was his name? It was like William Burroughs?
I think it was something like that, you know, but most of what I'm reading, you know.
Sorry, I was gonna try to make a very dumb T4T joke. I was just looking at video game terms that start with T, and then I found Adam, do you want to read this video game term that I found?
Why, yes, transmog. We all know what that means, don't we? Don't we, folks? Don't we know what
is that when the dolls stunt on them?
Look, the only doll I really know about is fucking
the doll from
Little
BioShock
Planet, the little
Sack
Sack Boy.
Oh, I love Sack.
We all love Sack Boy.
But transmog, short for transmogrification, sometimes called visual customization. That's a crazy term. God. So yeah, go in T for T on the MMORPG with the crazy things you can do.
There's T for T,
Matty.
TF2, TMNT. The nerd culture loves their T's. Am I right, people?
That was a great rhyme that you just did. That could be a great nerdcore bar. Have you thought about being a rapper?
Well, you know, there was a time. There was a time in my life where I pursued that dream, you know, and
you must have had so many crushes on the girls who were very, very eager to come up and swarm you for your rap skills.
I was a nerd. I was a nerd, so that didn't happen, Natalie. I was a nerd.
The money, the fame.
Look, I was thinking about reviving the rap career, and then, you know, DBJ was just very, very mean, very, very mean about my song. So, you know, my dreams are dashed once again.
DBJ, how many fucking Dragon Balls are there out there? Am I right, people?
Well, speaking of people whose dreams should have been dashed a very, very long time ago, we've got MC Chris with Nrrrd. And
ooh, look at all these Neil Gaiman books. He's gonna be awesome forever.
Yeah. Okay, okay, I was getting ready to say that this is the best song this week, but I don't know actually if I mean that or can stand by it. I guess it's the only song here that like okay, this could be released today. You know, in terms of the sound, like this does feel of a moment, you know, but this video is so strange. All the fashion, You really
What are
feel
you talking about? This is how people dress today in 2010.
Oh, of course. Wait, is this even
So
from
I just want to note that before we went on air, I was chatting with you and Morgan, and I said on this playlist there is a correct opinion about what the best song is, and then there are all other opinions. This is the wrong opinion.
Like I said, I backed down from it. I was ready to say
you're right
it.
for backing down from it.
I was just like, I can't actually mean that. Also, we had the brief moment where the girls doing a choreographed dance, and it looked like Inland Empire. That was awesome. Also, just
that movie by the guy who made that show, Twin Humps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he also made the best movie ever, Dune.
Of course. Also, just the fact that this music video, I'm getting really strong nostalgia critic / chick vibes from the video and song here.
Oh, shout out to Doug. He's a friend of the show.
Yeah, we love Doug.
Doug will
Walker.
never run into problems. He'll be popular forever.
Yeah.
He will.
Also, shout out to that guy's frosted tip. Those will always be in fashion.
Absolutely.
This video is from 2008. The frosted tips in 2008 are fucking crazy. That is nuts. Like
the way this sounds, there's a kind of style to it. It's kind of like rap song that's also a pop song, but there's something about it that's a little different. You might say, honestly, a little hyper. Like, I feel like this can maybe go somewhere in the future.
Exactly. I feel maybe one day in the future, maybe one or two or maybe 100 sort of reptiles might make some music that might be inspired by this. Speaking of Dune, sometime far in the future, maybe 100 geckos will take this kind of sound and make it sound like the future. And for that, we have to say that MC Chris is an innovator. Speaking of friend of the show, MC Chris, please hit up Kickstarter and help pay for his divorce fees.
is that real?
He need.
I need to Google this.
Yes.
Hold on. You can't just drop. You can't just drop lore like this.
It's been posted in your Discord many times, I believe.
Has it?
I think so. Oh, that's from his cartoon. I remember he had one for his divorce fees.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
You're telling me Frosted Tips was MC Chris the Frosted Tips guy?
I've never met him in person. I just
believe
assumed he was a Lego man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Here we go. Yeah,
that's a good tweet.
Divorce is over. I'm single. No longer have to pay spousal support and will now receive child support. Going live. Join me. Let's check out MC Chris on.
Wait,
on
that
TikTok.
reply, it looked like Yoda but little. What's up with that?
Wait, what is that?
Oh,
that can't be real. That can't be. That
That's
has to be
animation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These fanon characters are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you know this. You know Wedding Crashers, of course. That's your favorite movie ever.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Of course.
Wedding Crashers. That's your favorite movie ever. Sorry, Visual Bit podcast.
Yeah, that part where they crash a funeral, so funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh God.
Wait, when did he grow the beard?
It's gonna be awesome when every video has a thumbnail that looks identical and it's just a guy staring you in the face.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to watch any of these videos.
He does have resting divorced face.
Okay, we don't need to watch any of these videos then. That says it all.
But Chris, is he related to any of the McDonald's Foundation? The heritage, the lineage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's related to the McChicken.
Okay.
Marty, why do you look so upset right now?
Let's move on. Well, actually, if we're talking about being upset, here's a really upsetting one.
Wait, Violet, we have to rate Nrrrd Girl.
Who's that?
Adam, sorry, we have to rate Nrrrd Girl. We can't forget.
Of course.
Here's the thing: is it a good song? No, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what good lyrics are. Nobody's ever shown me music.
Yeah, we're gaming people. We're not music people.
But
I don't know why we're here.
But there's something kind of like it's nice and very just like like do it yourself about the way that the production is. It's kind of quaint. I kind of dig it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 7.
Oh, I bet. Ooh, 6 out of 7. That sounds really cool. I bet that's gonna take off in the future. And the kids will be saying that a lot, I think.
Why not 7 out of 7?
Well, I think I'm gonna agree with your 6 out of 7 here. For a specific reason. I think the song rocks because we all do love nerd girls. They're awesome, but I work at G4, and so meeting nerd girls is just every day at the office, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got Olivia, and we got Morgan, and then that's it. We've got two, which if you've ever been to a Pokemon convention, you know that's enough nerd girls for one place. And with that, I'd like to read something my publicist said to me. I would like to apologize to the women of the San Diego Comic-Con. I accidentally went into the women's restroom and I saw the tampons there, and I thought they were just like loose pieces of cosplay, so I did start putting them in the sink to see how big they'd get. I'm going to educate myself. I didn't know that those were important. I thought that they were like harpoons that you inflate and then you throw them around. I'm really sorry.
Mm-hmm. We're doing a lot of delaying because I'm pretty sure we don't want to talk about.
We were talking about nerd girls, and how could we forget one of the other crucial nerd girls here at G4? We're of course talking about Olivia Munn. So what we have up here next is the world famous. I hear it's topping the charts in Croatia right now. It's the Attack of the Show rap. It's the DJ Steve Porter remix. I know nothing about this guy, but I do know a lot about Kevin and Olivia. And let me tell you, they are certainly people that we work with.
Natalie, I need you to stop. I need you to read the description of this video right now.
Oh, I see. Porterhouse and Steve Porter have been invited to play a special set with Jane's Addiction frontman Perry Farrell at Coachella this year. That's incredible. I bet Parry sounds amazing. I bet he's still got those pipes.
He's gonna have those pipes forever.
Yeah. Oh no, that page doesn't exist.
That's so weird. Why would he put it on his description if it's already expired?
Hold on. I need to find a video of this immediately. I need to look at this right now and hope to God that it exists somewhere. It's not lost media. Okay, here's the article. Okay, here we go. We got Coachella 2010. Sorry to interrupt Attack of the Show rap.
Oh, this must have just happened.
How'd you go to the future?
Well, Coachella 2010. It's 2010. It's July 2010. This happened just a few months ago.
But it said will. That's the present tense. Future tense. I know my tenses.
This is the highest quality video I've ever seen.
240p. God, this is... I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Let's see. Where's Parry? Oh, there's Parry. There's low poly Parry. When your Parry has low poly.
Farrell, he's gonna be handsome forever.
This sounds like my favorite Perry Farrell song. His song from the Twilight soundtrack. That's a club song.
Fuck God. He's wearing like gay pink pants too. It's awesome. Okay.
Matty, I think that our show advisors told us we're not allowed to say gay pink pants anymore.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be homosexual pink pants.
Mm-hmm. See, it's 2010, so I'm not sure if we were already past that point, if we're at that point or not.
Hillary Duff said we can't say gay, and I trust Lizzie McGuire.
Mm-hmm. And what else do you like about Hillary Duff, Adam?
What age was Hillary Duff? Or what age is Hillary Duff right
now? Hillary Duff, let's see, because we're recording this in 2010.
Of course.
Born in 1987. So, okay, she 23, 24?
Okay, Hillary Duff, if you'd like to go with me, Adam Sessler, go get a pina colada at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in Los Angeles, California. You can hit me up on my Twitter at Adam Sessler. You can also hit me up on MySpace. I think they're saying it might be dying down a little right now, but I think it's going to kick back up. I don't know if Facebook's going to stay around. You know, that Zuckerberg guy, he's kind of cool, but that movie made him look kind of weird. So unless he gets his act together, I think we're going to be sticking with MySpace.
Yeah, I'm so surprised
I'm
you don't
really
relate,
realizing I don't know what happened in 2010. Because you keep saying things and I keep Googling them. And being like, oh, surely that happened later than 2010.
It's the great 2010 in your mind is the 2010 you to look after. And speaking of 2010,
it's gonna be 2010 forever. We're always gonna be living in the Obama era.
Of course. Hopefully the world doesn't end.
We're always
in
gonna
2
have
years.
hope.
Things have never looked brighter.
Okay, let's stop delaying. From DJ Steve Porter, Attack of the Show rap, DJ Steve Porter remix. Oh, Jigsaw.
Oh, hey, that's Jigsaw
Billy,
on the counter.
Billy.
We all love Jigsaw. Even though an avatar of Billy did trap us in a saw chamber once.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, hey, it's somebody else who's part of the McDonald's lineage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're relative.
I wonder if he's related to Chris.
I wonder.
There's a lot of nepotism here. Oh, look, it's Olivia.
Oh, God, this is painful. This is like...
Adam, what's your gamer dance like?
There's a pit in my stomach.
My gamer dance, I don't know if it's ever gonna take off. They make fun of me in the office for doing it, but I kind of put my hands in front and I like move like I'm a horse, and I say Oppa gamer style.
That's so stupid. Why would you even bother doing that?
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna take off.
Yeah, it definitely won't catch on in a few years.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, Kevin popped a balloon.
Popped the balloon.
That Kevin Pereira loves torturing his crotch, just like you, Adam.
Yeah. He did tell me about CBT, but I don't really need cognitive behavioral therapy. So I don't really know what exactly is going on with Kevin, but I hope he's okay.
Was it your therapist who told you to staple your penis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was... But speaking of, I have a... We were talking about Obama earlier, so I'd just like to apologize about the tweets I made a few days ago. I didn't realize that that actually was a conspiracy theory about Obama being born in Kenya. I thought people were talking about The Lion King, because that's my favorite movie, so I'd just like to apologize.
I accept your apology.
Thank you, Marty.
Yeah.
Torrin, I'd love to hear from you about your... are you familiar with our friends Kevin and Olivia? Like, what are your experiences with Attack of the Show?
You know, I think among the shows I watched, Attack of the Show was one of the ones I watched probably the most of. And, you know, I have a lot of notes here. Anybody listening to this podcast will not be able to see the 2 pages of handwritten notes I prepared for this podcast with, which will largely be, you know, useless to our purposes. But Olivia Munn's role on Attack the Show is really fascinating in that, like, among all of the coverage of gaming, Attack the Show also was just kind of like, really a field test in how much can we try and humiliate one woman on television and get away with it. And I would happily read my extensive list of all of the bits they did that were absurdly misogynistic, but I also don't want to completely derail. So
what does that word mean?
So, Adam, misogyny is when people are treat women as lesser or sexualize women in a way that dehumanizes them. You know, like that bit on Attack of the Show where they hung a hot dog dipped in mustard from the ceiling and then had Olivia Munn try and deep throat as much of the hot dog as possible. Or like...
Oh, I do remember that happening.
That was your idea, Adam. That was your idea, right?
I'm not going to take credit for that one. If anyone asks, MC Chris, help me with that one.
Or the sausage eating contest, where while Olivia Munn had, I believe, 6 sausages stuffed in her mouth. Kevin Pereira said, and that, my friends, is what 4 years of college will do to you.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Um,
god. Why are we doing this episode?
I
Why are
really
we
sat
doing
there and watched. I really sat there and watched this.
Or
I
the
turned
bit
out
where
fine.
Kevin Pereira had Olivia Munn doing a neti pot and then said, "You'll probably make a lot of gagging and choking sounds. It'll bring you right back to college." There were a lot of
What is wrong with
gags
him?
specifically about Olivia Munn sucking a lot of dick in college.
How
Oh.
could we forget this one that I'm just now sharing, our favorite Olivia Munn bit.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Believe
see.
The helmet licking.
Oh.
I remember this.
Mm-hmm. Here's a bonus video to this.
I have a lot of these. I'm only sharing just a few of them because there's so much joy that we share in getting together.
Yes. Do we have a drum roll? Do we have a drum roll? A percussionist?
It's just like, here's this woman who is desperate to be an actor or just generally a part of the entertainment industry. And here's what she will do to keep getting paid to be on television. And I don't like it.
I like to think all the kids are telling us we will always be famous, and I would like to extend, Olivia Munn, you will always be famous in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I will probably be more famous.
I think so too. I think you're a lot more earnest. I think you're a lot more talented. I definitely think in the future you will be the one that's in the stardom, as it were. Also, look at all those phones behind him. Aren't those phones cool?
Yeah. Oh.
I think this was what, their 5th or 6th revision of this set?
I think so.
We did a
They've been
lot
through
of that.
Yeah.
So much of our budget went into like changing up sets instead of getting better writers.
Yeah.
We should look into that, Adam, while we're still on the air.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, Morgan, I do write a lot of the show, and that's why it's so good. But the bad stuff, I don't claim that. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to speak to your assistant about that.
Okay.
All right, enough of that. We saw her. She'll get the helmet. Oh, okay. This one's
Well,
not too
and
bad. So
Just
continue.
briefly related
Yes.
to that, not the only joke that they ever make about selling things to do with her bodily fluids. There is also in one of the earlier seasons a joke where she talks about having an especially juicy pussy and rips off her underwear and throws them into a pile with a sign that says Olivia's panty pile.
Okay.
And they then follow up by saying that is a whole lot of money on Craigslist.
Awesome.
In fact, I think the phrase Kevin Pereira uses is Craigslist gold.
Oh my god.
But it's not just things about Olivia Munn's womanhood. It's also they broke so much like important news. You were telling me before we were recording that they broke a really important piece of news that I don't know where this is gonna go. Like, do you want to? This was like 2007 related news. Do you want to relay the bit you had told me?
Oh no, that was you, Morgan.
That was me.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Morgan,
did that.
you're the one
That's
who
so
broke the
stupid.
news that Netflix was introducing streaming to their model instead of just sending out DVDs, and that their original model was to limit each account to a certain number of hours of streaming per month.
Oh yeah, I thought it would never catch on so much that I forgot I broke the news.
I mean,
let's see where that takes them.
But are people really willing to get their movies like directly online from the internet? I mean, I don't know if the bandwidth will last that long. I don't really know.
Think of the pop-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube's doing really well.
Well, yeah, but YouTube, I just go on YouTube and I'm watching Charlie Bit My Finger. I'm not going on there and I ain't watching my current favorite movie of the year, Kick-Ass. I'm getting the DVD from a family video, or I'm getting it through the mail from Netflix. I just think the DVD market is
And
just too
family
bad.
videos and blockbusters will never go out of business.
Of
Yeah,
course,
Such a sustainable
everybody,
model.
everybody.
Meanwhile, I am watching hours upon hours of Red versus Blue,
of
of
course.
RB and
Of
the
course.
Chief, and I'm taking vigorous notes because how else am I going to understand what the gamer men want if I'm not engaging with their media?
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, I got a question. Oh no, you go
I was gonna
first,
say,
Marty.
I mean, again, we're all on YouTube, of course. We're all learning YouTube. There's this really awesome channel that just started posting recently. Really, really funny. These crazy white guys, epic rap battles of history. You know, they play like two characters of history, and they do like a rap battle against each other. It's
love
really
those guys.
awesome.
That is epic.
It's better than anything else on TV today, except for, of course, G4 TV. You know,
Of course.
it's not as
Of
good as
course.
X-Play or Attack of the Show or Ninja Warrior or MXC or Code Monkeys. But hey, Code Monkeys, we'll get to Code Monkeys.
We'll get to
later on.
Code Monkeys, the best show ever.
Oh, absolutely. Do we want to rate this, by the way, Adam?
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 7 just because our show's better and our song is better. Sorry, Kevin. Sorry, Olivia. You guys are good, but we kind of crushed you in the song department.
It's true. Like, we
Mhm.
have the iconic song. I would also, I'd say if I were being a nice coworker and not trying to step on any toes, especially because we already ate Olivia Munn's appendages in the Saw parody episode. So we've already kind of stepped on some toes if you think about it. I would give this a generous 4 out of 7. However, I have a note from my assistant Natalie. She is not really for this song at all. She's going to give it a 1 out of 7, which I think is a little mean. But she mostly just doesn't feel like there's any substance, which I disagree. Like, have you seen Kevin popping that ball and injuring his own balls in the process?
Of course.
I think that's poetry.
Seeing the same 4 clips over and over again, edited like that. It's hysterical. Speaking of hysterical things, I just want to ask the question because it's on everyone's mind right now. Are we more team I Can Has Cheeseburger or more team Break.com? Because I'm kind of sitting on the fence right now. I was kind of more team Break.com, but then Cheeseburger introduced Failbook.com for all those epic Facebook
Break.com is
fails.
going to be around forever. It's going to
Mhm.
really last in the cultural lexicon.
I agree. I love to look, the 2 B's in my life right now are balls and break. I open a balls energy, I go on break.com, and my night is set, and I'm ready for a night of gaming. And of course, the other B that is currently taking over my life is the Balloon Boy story, which if you're watching this, please pray for Balloon Boy. I want him to land safely.
Last thoughts on Attack of the Show Rap, torrin, Matty, before we move on to our next video.
I want to die.
Again, that can be arranged. But I do feel like I'm going to spend the entirety of this episode with y'all, which I feel like I've come into very unprepared, despite the pages of notes. Really, in kind of a Charlie Day, Pepe Sylvia episode, just kind of returning to the point of, I want to talk about the misogyny. Can we talk about the misogyny?
Are you saying that gamer culture in the 2010s, the year currently happening, might be a little problematic towards women?
How could that be? They have me on their network, and I'm a girl.
I think that somebody who may eventually work for your network, Frost Gurren, might have something to say about that in a decade. I forgot what year we're in. 2010?
2010. We're in the year 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad that the people here are engaging with podcasts still. And I hope they'll engage with them the way that XPlay does their own podcasts, or G4 does their own podcast, which is hour to 2 hour long videos of people sitting around a round table talking about gaming news. And everyone's going to be thinking about podcasts in video format entirely. Like, that's the only way that podcasts
exactly.
Yeah.
And definitely I hope we get picked up by SiriusXM. I think that would be a really good solid investment. But I think our next song might be the most beautiful song I've ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
I mean, what's more beautiful than love? And what's more beautiful than Mario Kart?
that's
And so we have Sam Hart's Mario Kart love song.
So this is the moment where I'm going to say, unironically, I think this is the actual best song on this playlist.
Torrin, I'm in complete agreement.
Like,
this
guitar, well played. Vocals, well performed. Lyrics, not weird and fucked up.
This reminds me
it's
of
written with some respect towards women, and that's saying a lot of this episode. You know,
Do you think his mustache is real?
It looks real.
I mean,
why would I would fake a mustache that incredible?
I know.
yeah, exactly.
I think that's made of licorice.
You're saying the mustache is full of deceit?
You're saying
I feel as though
the cake
you've
is a lie?
tricked me into this.
So
Cake is
here's
a lie.
the
Y'all know that
thing.
game?
This reminds me so much of a song that I know we all know and love. It's been in so many animated music videos, or AMVs as the kids are calling it.
Okay.
So many of those like handmade lyric videos that people love making on Windows Movie Maker. I'm of course talking about Death Cab for Cuties, I Will Follow You Into the Dark. It's a 1-to-1.
That is literally the exact song I was about to say. This sounds just like that song. Correct. And we all love that
Almost
song.
the exact same chord progression.
And, you know, we're all really jealous of Ben Gibbard, you know, being married to Zooey Deschanel. You know, obviously Olivia
That's
Munn
right.
is Nrrrd number 1, but Zooey Deschanel, you know, she's up there. You know,
That's right.
They'll never get
500 Days of
divorced.
Summer was the biggest movie of 2009, just like the biggest movie of 2010 will be Scott Pilgrim vs.
That's
of course,
right.
of course. Which again,
That's
in
right.
theater soon. Sponsored again by Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Now, I know the song is not over yet, but I feel like we can all give our ratings in terms of the 7 evil X's. This gets 7 out of 7 evil X's from me. This is great. I love this.
Of course, reminds me of the best band ever, I Fight Dragons. If you remember, Morgan.
That's not
Morgan.
a,
Are you
come on.
are you okay over there, Morgan?
I've never once seen you fight a dragon, Adam. I think you're telling a lie.
No, I Fight Dragons, the best nerd rock band of all time. Of course.
Oh, you're saying the
they're-
name of a band.
Of course. Shout out to them. This reminds me of their work, which of course, as long as the song is about a video game or a piece of nerd culture, it allows me to feel feelings I otherwise restrict in my body as a man in gaming. So,
Mhm.
of course,
It is the only way to feel things.
of course, yeah. The only times I'm allowed to cry are when Master Chief is sad or when music is about games. So, as someone who is finally allowed to feel feelings, I'm gonna have to give this a 7 out of 7. Thank you for allowing me to feel feelings and not feel gay, Mr. Sam Hart.
I think we weren't allowed to say that word. You have to say homosexual.
Oh, homosexual, of course. Sorry. I'd like to apologize to the gays for the words I just
The
said.
what?
Mhm.
The homosexuals. I'd like to apologize to the homosexuals for the words I'm saying on the podcast currently. I'm going to get ahead of that before my publicist sends me a message.
I think this is a beautiful song. Like, it is encompassing a feeling that we've all had, and it's going on to the Mushroom Cup and the Flower Cup and the Star Cup. And I think if you can relate to that, you can relate to the full breadth of human experience. So
That's
I'm
right.
going to give this a 6 out of 7. I think it is a beautiful song. And I want to just make sure that I'm going to send this in a MySpace direct message to Mr. Gibbard himself and make sure he sees true beauty. And maybe we'll have Sam Hart opening for Death Cab for Cutie on their next tour. I think we
hope
can make
so.
it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Now, we have so much wonderful content here
Yes.
on G4.
mhm.
It's not just shows where people stand at podiums and talk at the camera and talk about various games and gadgets and whatnot. No, we have original scripted content, believe it or not. such as the animated program Code Monkeys, which everyone is saying is going to be the next South Park. It's going to be running forever. We're gonna definitely embroil ourselves in a league of controversies that will shoot us into viewership in the millions. We're gonna get a movie of our own, and we're gonna have a song up for Best Original Song at the Oscars, and also get Robin Williams to perform it. So watch out, it's happening. Code Monkeys is the most exciting thing on TV right now.
You know, Morgan, I hate to correct you, but Code Monkeys ran from 2007 to 2008. So Code Monkeys has actually been off the air for 2 years.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Nothing can happen
Oh,
for
like
never.
the Guild.
Exactly.
Which we can't
like-
even get into that yet.
Like
We
a
can't even
little
get into that
program,
yet.
like a little program we'll get to in a video about a certain man of a familial persuasion. It'll be coming back. It'll have a cult following, and the viewers are writing to the executives right now to put it back on the air. Just you wait.
God. Well, let's enjoy the program known as Code Monkeys with its intro.
Famously performed by nerdcore icon Jonathan Coulton, whose song "Still Alive" from Portal is an 8 out of 7. I think you could agree with me here, Adam.
Of course.
Of
That's
course.
a 10 out of 7 for me.
That's a cake
Also,
is a lie
viewers-
of a 7 for me.
Viewers will also note that Code Monkeys features Dana Snyder from the greatest animated show on television, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Of course. Speaking of shows that had controversies, remember when all those idiots thought that they planted bombs around?
What?
They didn't?
You want to
Wait, you're
explain?
telling me now for the first time, Adam? I just assumed they diffused all of them.
No, it turned out that was a hoax all along. It turned out those fucking light brights they put around, what was it, New York?
Boston.
Boston, of course. The ones they put around Boston turned out they weren't bombs all along. They were just little lights to promote the movie. And a bunch of people.
Which is a great movie. Neil Peart from Rush is there, and he's here, and he plays the drum solo of life to revive Meatwad. Have you seen that? It's incredible.
Neil Peart Rush is the greatest band of all time. I think we can all agree on
I
that.
agree.
And you know, the idea of leaving things around that look like bombs in Boston will definitely not age well, will definitely not age poorly either.
I know, yeah. I thank God
But
it
if
didn't happen.
something like that were ever to happen, there's this little website called Reddit that I've been loving lately, and I think
They'll get down to it.
they will do it. All right, they will solve the case if it ever happens. You know.
Let me just say, I trust Reddit more than our government, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. And and again, Reddit, it's a really cool platform. You know, it may even get someone a job someday. You know, like it might get someone a job someday. You know, the work they do on Reddit. So
I don't know if that'll happen.
I don't know. Some
yeah, I
of those
know, it's a little-
creepypastas are really fantastic. Some of them might make a good movie idea.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I would like to. My publicist just.
No,
texted
Adam, what's
me-
your favorite subreddit?
Hold on, Matty. My publicist just.
Adam,
texted
I've
me,
got your browser history pulled up right now,
hold
and
on.
there's a certain subreddit on there that you might need to explain a little bit of why that subreddit's on there.
Look,
Starts with a
have
J,
two-
ends with a T.
I'm not. We're not talking about those allegations right now. I would like to apologize. For the sentence I just said about trusting Reddit more than the government. It's not because Obama's half black. It's because I just don't trust the government on principle. Please don't take that the wrong way. My publicist told me that they're talking about it on the X-Play boards now. That's not the reason. I'd also like to say I thought that subreddit was them putting like credit card fraud information under cardboard boxes to catch criminals. I didn't know what that subreddit was about. So I'd also like to apologize for that. So that being said, Code Monkeys, we're bringing it back. Who's your favorite character, Morgan?
My favorite character, I think Todd is really, as I mentioned, I'm a big Aqua Teen Hunger Force fan, and Todd is voiced by Dana Snyder, and he's very funny, and I think he absolutely gets the nerd archetype that so many of our haters on the X-Play boards really embody. So I'm glad somebody stood up to those bullies.
That's right. You're so right for that. I gotta say, I think it's really funny and creative that they named the single person of color on the show Black Steve. I think that's a really funny joke that won't
It's
age
gonna age
well.
very well.
Oh, that's gonna age incredible. Code Monkeys, it's so funny. We're bringing it back. Be sure to check out the movie. Be sure to check out the reboot. We're bringing in new characters. Word on the street is one of them might be a homosexual. So as long as the company doesn't go under, we're gonna be getting
There is a gay character already on the show.
Oh, we're bringing in two. We're bringing in two.
Oh, two!
You could do that?
Yeah,
Two gay.
we're gonna take the risk.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never work.
I mean, two gays is unheard of in this year, 2010.
I know.
Maddie, I have to. No, Adam.
Wait,
please
hold
go.
on. When did the L word air?
I think
What's
it was
that?
that was on the time. It was on at the time. It was on Logo.
Is that the L word logo?
Well, the L word is. It was on the television network logo.
Can we?
The L word is a different whole thing.
According to Scott Pilgrim, the L word is lesbians, which I think actually is in line with this show.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of logo, I was watching it in my hotel room. I had to go to San Diego for Comic-Con, and I was ironing my costume for upcoming greatest movie of all time, M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender. I'm dressed up.
It's gonna be
like
so
Aang,
good.
of course. But I was watching Logo because it's the only channel that my TV could get, and there was
Mhm.
some show with RuPaul on, and I just don't think that that's gonna last very long. So I think Code
The
Monkeys.
singer?
Yeah, RuPaul, the singer and like model from the 90s, had some show. It's like America's Next Top Model, but all the women have really weird, deep voices. I didn't really get it. And then they disappear, and just be like a room full of guys arguing and stuff.
Wasn't he in that movie about cheerleaders, Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the cheerleading movie he was in. And also, I don't see it taking off.
I have to ask Maddie, have you seen any footage? We've just showed the intro from Code Monkeys. Have you seen any footage?
I probably have in my time, but like not intentionally.
Would you like a minute of Code Monkeys just to get torrin, are you not? Is this a no?
It's fine if we play some of it. I will say, while I really enjoy the theme song, and I will say the complete theme song, not the shortened version for the show,
Mhm.
is an 8 out of 7 evil
I
X's
agree.
for me.
Agree.
I loved that song. I had it on my Zune.
I love
when I
Zune.
thought Zune was still going to be, clearly I think at this point, Apple is going to beat out.
We'll see. I'm not ready to
in
count
the
them out.
year
Mhm.
2010, it's not done yet, but I'm beginning to lean toward Apple.
Don't count Microsoft out.
But I will say, Code Monkeys is a really bad watch in this year 2010, and also I am willing to hazard a guess, an even worse rewatch in, I don't know, a theoretical year from sci-fi, like 2026.
Oh, wow. I
And
bet we'll have flying
if
cars
I were
by
to
then.
have, I imagine, yeah, I'm sure we'll have flying cars and not AI data centers drinking up all of our water.
What is that, Skynet?
Exactly. But I will say, in the imagined version of that far-flung future year, I have a feeling that the first episode is a very uncomfortable rewatch as someone who loosely remembers watching the show in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I have a note from Morgan's assistant Natalie, who it sounds like she agrees with you, Torrin. The paper just says made it 5 minutes in and my brain wanted to vomit, which I think is a bad thing.
I think we can all agree that Michael Jackson episode is going to age really well.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing, as is the episode where they witnessed the attempted Reagan assassination.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. That's a good one. That's really funny. I'm gonna give Code Monkey's theme song 7 out of 7 Evil X's.
I agree.
That, or even maybe 7 Mountain Dews in honor of that awesome theme song. Let's watch a little Code Monkeys.
Cock-goblin will suck life out of every man he comes across.
Wait, what's it called again?
Cock-goblin.
That is badass, dude.
Really?
That's cool, Todd. But what if you called it goblin cock?
In answer to your question, Black Stephen, while I do love goblin cock,
yep. All right, yep.
I have a stronger predilection.
One thing to be told that
for
and then just
cock-goblin.
didn't hear it.
Here's my vision, the way I'm made.
Now I can just see how you young people love the bejesus out of this game. But I gotta confess, I don't get it.
Okay, sure.
That's about it.
That
That
is
is
perhaps
the least offensive
clip you could have found.
Yes.
Oh, jinx.
Is it possible to like negative laugh, like to not laugh at all, to the point that it feels like laughs that I've had in my life were taken away from me?
Watch the first episode. It will take
No.
years off of your laugh life.
No, I'm good. I'm good on
I
that.
I actually got through the whole first episode, and I wish I hadn't.
Well,
It made
well,
me
here's
like
the thing. Okay, Code Monkeys.
myself less.
Code Monkeys. Maybe it's not held up very well, but you know what show has held up? That's Family Guy. And let's have some figures introduce.
Hold on.
Talk about Family Guy with us.
I want to show you a clip that I believe I have not watched this clip, to be fair, but I think this is a clip that I think would do very well on our sister show, Attack of the Show. I saw this come up when I was looking up Code Monkeys clips, and I think this person wins the internet.
Oh no.
Wins the internet. I like the way that sounds, Morgan.
Oh no! Where the
Listen, we
proud
can
to be
play by
awesome
Attack of the Show
t-shirt?
rules. We can play by Attack of the Show rules and only watch about 30 seconds to a minute of this. But I just love Code Monkeys so much that I think we need to watch it and pay some respects.
Oh.
Code Monkey, get up, get coffee. Code Monkey, go to job.
She's hitting the whip.
Oh, I've seen this before.
She's hitting the whip. Is she gonna hit the nay-nay?
And it's like, it's a nerd girl. What's not to like? We love nerd girls here.
That we do. They're not like other girls, and that's why I love them.
I'm really enjoying the fuck-ass bob.
Thank you for saying that in a way, the least offensive way you can describe that haircut.
This
It really
haircut
is a
will always be
fuck-ass
in
bob.
style. Also, we've got to shout out Jonathan Coulton, one of the best to ever do it. Of course, we also really love songs of his that also hit nerd affinity, like Skull Crusher Mountain and Ari Your Brains. Masterpieces, all of them.
I actually, in the green room, I was talking to Matty's assistant, Violet, and she said one time she went to a party and there was a guy there with a guitar and he started playing Re Your Brains and out loud and started singing it, and not one person reacted, and it was the most humiliating thing she had ever seen. So,
much like recording this podcast for Matty, I think if I had been there, I would have killed myself in front of everyone.
yeah.
Funny you should say that, because Morgan's assistant, my assistant, Natalie, wanted to pass along that she had multiple Jonathan Coulton songs downloaded on the Rock Band DLC, that's Downloadable Content Network. She had Ari Your Brains. She had Still Alive. I don't think she had Skull Crusher Mountain, but she knew that it was on there and there was a chart. She just wasn't as well versed in it. She liked the nerd shit, as she put that in quotes.
What about that epic Baby Got Back cover?
Oh, right. Nobody will ever try to imitate it. It's one of a kind.
Yeah. There won't be a big controversy with anything on TV straight up stealing it without credit.
Oh, the show with those homosexuals who sing?
Yeah, that one. Glue or
Right.
whatever it's called.
Blue?
Yeah.
Glue! Yeah.
I thought you meant American Idol.
I would like to finish this podcast as soon as humanly possible. We've been recording for over an hour. We've only gotten through the first 5 videos that we have set on the playlist.
Matty.
We haven't even gotten to the guild or the girl at the video game store yet.
Matty, I have so many notes.
Well, exactly, which is why we
Let
need
her
to
just get to her notes.
Luckily,
that's what I'm trying to do, because all of her notes are on the stuff coming out.
Marty.
No, my notes will not be relevant to any of this, because I thought we were going to talk about the shows on G4.
Yeah,
Morgan did not appropriately brief me for what this episode would involve, and so I over-prepared.
Look, we could talk a few of the shows, but first off, Marty, calm yourself. Let's all do a balls break. Just
a ball. Okay. Classic G4, Electric Playground, Family Guy box set.
Balls. And luckily, we won't have a lot to say about Tommy Tallarico. So
yeah, nothing to say about that guy.
Yeah.
I love Gamer Wars. Gamer Wars is awesome.
You know, Adam, you said balls break, and I thought we were going back to the earlier conversation about cognitive behavioral therapy.
Yeah, Kevin did mention something about that. I didn't really get it, but I think Tommy is a cool guy. Tommy Tallarico, shout out to our co-worker, Tommy Tallarico.
Mm-hmm.
He's the nicest guy ever, and
does he still work at G4 in 2010?
I mean, Electric Playground, Judgment Day, he's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he has the coolest house ever. He has Guinness World Records. And of course, he was the first American to work on Sonic. He was on MTV Cribs. And of course, he made every major sound for every video game. And if you disagree with that, I don't know what to tell you, bud, because it's all out there. I don't know what to say outside of that.
Yeah.
That Seth Green guy is great. I'm glad they singled him out. Do you think that they're fans of his greatest movie ever, Party Monster?
I disagree with you, because Without a Paddle, that's a great movie right there.
I feel like again, Idle Hands is kind of the one that I gravitate towards. Gotta love Idle Hands.
That's because it has The Offspring in it, and The Offspring are epic.
Mm-hmm. And you really love Jessica Alba in that movie, right, Adam?
Crazy Taxi.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the name of that one, but they are in there.
I feel like you ignored me, Adam, when I asked you a question.
What did you say?
I mean, your favorite part of Idle Hands is Jessica Alba in that movie, right?
I'm not allowed to talk about Jessica Alba since the restraining order. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble. And speaking of getting in trouble, I
have somebody who got in trouble. This clip reminds me of one of the classic clips from the old Tech TV days. Now, real ones know that I was part of the original Tech TV crew, and when we merged with G4, I was one of the only people who stayed on. In fact, I think I was the only surviving member of the Tech TV crew. But this is one of my favorite memories. I remember there was a lot of talk about this on the set that day, but I wanted to just make sure we get to this. Matty, would you mind playing this clip for me?
Yes. Well, actually, okay. Oh, here we go. okay. We have bloopers.
So this is a one-of-a-kind piece. There's no other one like this particular one in the world. And you can see the tracks go this way. And it's really cool because it records much more accurately.
He's got the shakes.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good. Now, are you done with that then?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
All right. Currently, we're really done with that one. Now,
he got the. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't want to claim this man is an alcoholic, but those did look like alcoholic shakes to me. There was a close up of his.
And
yeah, it's
really
like a little
cool
bit of delirium tremens.
Yeah, but it's again, you can booze on TV. It's fine. You know, there'll never be there'll never be anything. There'll never be anything.
I've never seen that before. That was beautiful.
Oh, Adam, really? I thought I showed that to you, like, on my first day.
That was so fucking funny.
I've watched that so many times, Adam.
Thank you for showing that to me, Morgan. That was incredible.
Okay, let's
That brief character break really brought me to life.
What are you talking about?
I've been really struggling this whole time.
What character?
You know who's a real character?
I mean, Adam, when you left to the bathroom and your assistant Violet came in for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. I'd like to apologize also to the Indieheads Podcast for what I did to their bathroom. Don't go in there, guys. But let's talk about friend of the channel, Felicia Day.
A real character, you might say.
A real character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my favorite performance of all time in any Avatar or any movie is Felicia Day in Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, the greatest movie ever.
Epic movie right there.
Epic movie.
I'm sure that movie will never be revealing about anything that its creators' inclinations are.
Joss Whedon is so cool. Like, he's gonna be king of the nerds for as long as I live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Morgan, I really can't tell if you're trying to bait me into revealing a weird anecdote from my past, which I believe we've discussed before.
That's for you to decide.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, as was brought up earlier with that connection to, my brain keeps trying to say Will Wright, and I think that's because we're on G4. But wrong, right. So I have a weird kind of tangential connection to Felicia Day and to Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Mm-hmm. And that is that I once showed up to a friend's birthday party, which was also an orgy. And I went into the house and I was like, oh, this house looks weirdly familiar. And the guy who owned the house was like, does the place look familiar? And I was like, yeah, why? And he was like, he took me over to an area and was like, this is where they filmed Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. And then took me around to different locations from where they filmed the inside of Dr. Horrible's house and lab. And the giant armchair, still there.
Oh my fucking...
Also, if anybody who is a fan of my poetry happens to listen to this podcast, I apologize because there may be some really weird lore drops that you get that just are not public information.
I feel like we have a lot to apologize for on this episode. I think Maddie Monroe is attempting to take his own life.
No. I'll stop. This is the longest song ever.
Who could do that a lot more efficiently is Torrin.
That is true. This is the longest song of all time. Do you want to date my avatar?
First of all,
this episode is fucking insane. What the fuck?
You're telling me, Adam. You're telling me.
What? The birthday party orgy into Doctor Strangelove tour.
Doctor Strange.
I would think I was dreaming. I would think I'd wake up in my bed. Like, what?
Thank God, we finally broke Violet.
First of all,
who was that?
No!
God damn it.
We can only get Violet awake. It's like Nikki in Obsession, you know. We gotta wait for the right circumstances, and then the spell will break.
No. This was supposed to be a nice Avatar date.
First of all I'm going to say is, Torrin, that was up to you to reveal, but thank you for sharing that lore drop that has stayed with me for years and years, and I hope that they turn that house into a national monument that we can all tour.
They should probably
whenever we want to
spray
celebrate
some, like, Febreze in there beforehand, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever we want to celebrate Joss Whedon, like I'm sure we'll all want to do for the rest of time.
Naturally.
But here's the thing, is that this song kind of brings to mind a couple different nerd properties for me. It's like it's kind of a little like that one band in Guitar Hero 2, Freeze Pop. If we all know and love they're epic. They do the like guitar trills. It's really cool. I don't think it's as like the production is as good. I think that could have used some guitars, honestly. Like it's just it feels a little flat. It also to me sounds like, does anyone here know this obscure Japanese cartoon, Neon Genesis Evangelion? It sounds a little like the theme from it. I don't know if it's up on YouTube, the theme song, but you'll have to.
I don't know if they have YouTube over there yet.
It's
Morgan.
Morgan. It's really impressive how you found a way to mispronounce every single word of that. It's really impressive.
Of what? Is that the one with Shinjai?
I do want to note that
getting the Ava
that what Morgan is doing is a callback to the fucking first song from this podcast. Or wait, no, not the first song. The Nrrrd Girl one, in which, like, specifically there is a joke about mispronouncing Neon Genesis Evangelion. I don't know if that's on purpose, but this whole podcast process is making me feel a little unhinged, and I feel like I need to drink more water.
Well, welcome to your first Indieheads Podcast episode.
When you drink that water, sponsor shout out.
I was going to. I haven't taken a sip yet. Calm down, Morgan.
Anyways,
sorry, I shouldn't. I know I'm a woman, but I shouldn't say that to women on television.
Thank you.
That's my
You'll
job.
understand that joke in about 5 to 7 years.
But anyways, to break a little bit, to break a little bit, the week, on July 20th, I found an article. The week that we're supposed to record this episode, because it's July 25th is the day we're recording this, and from CNET.com, Felicia Day's Kickstarter for a movie of The Guild hit its goal in 3 hours. So there is going to be a Guild movie that is...
I'm sorry, Renfared is the title?
The Guild Renfared is the
Nobody
title.
workshopped that?
Maybe they'll change it in time. Maybe they'll change it in time, but yep. The Guild we have willed the Guild back into existence. And it's currently at $3.7 million on Kickstarter.com. Which,
wait, Matty, I want you to go back to that article for a second and scroll up. Because I want to see something about the Guild's history. Keep scrolling up. Keep scrolling up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Guild is going to have 6 seasons. It's been renewed for a 6th season, and now it has a movie. They should make that into a catchphrase of some kind.
I think so too. I think that's kind of catchy.
I mean, there is this show on TV right now. I think that maybe has that potential. It's a little show. It's got Joel McHale from The Soup. We love The Soup.
I love The Soup.
We love The Soup.
Web Soup. I gotta say.
I mean,
Chris
also,
Hardwick, our favorite guy.
Matty, can I say something kind of honest and vulnerable right now?
Sure.
I kind of think Web Soup or Chris Hardwick, I think it kind of pones the original Soup. I'm sorry for being really vulnerable and open, but it really pones Joe McHale. I mean, not to use strong language on this podcast, but
wait, isn't that the show you're talking about, Matty? It has that one rapper who was on Ear Milk. He did that song about freaks and geeks. That show we all love.
Of course, shout out James Franco. We love James Franco.
I mean, we're speaking about YouTube, Derek Comedy. We love Derek Comedy on YouTube, and
one of
the
Mystery
Derek
Team.
Comedy guy,
Mystery Team rocks.
Donald Glover. He's got obviously, he's got Childish Gambino. That's cool. And also for the old school comedy heads, got a guy named Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is on the show.
Oh, Chevy Chase is so cool. Chevy Chase is the coolest motherfucker alive.
He's so cool, and I think for Adam, there's a hot babe on that show named Allison Brie. I think you'd love her.
Like the cheese?
Exactly, like the cheese.
Oh,
and that's some cheese you want to munch into. I know that much, Adam.
Call me Tom and Jerry. The way I'm going for that cheese. Morgan is having an allergic reaction, and Torrin looks like there's like a sleep paralysis demon on the other side of the room right now. And Matty is facing away like the Blair Witch Project.
No, it's fine. I just wish I could lobotomize myself with this pen.
That's epic.
I'll help you out with that.
Oh, that reminds me of another best
Suicide Pact.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
reminds me of the best movie of next year, Sucker Punch with Zack Snyder.
Oh, yeah. Now, and he, again, I've heard some rumors, Adam, that he might be directing a Superman movie. There's some rumors going around. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so
epic.
Epic.
His Watchmen movie pleased everybody, so you know it's going to be great.
Yeah, everyone was a fan of that, especially fans of the original graphic novel.
I do wish it had a little more sex, though, but that's about it. But other than that, epic movie. You could tell that Zack Snyder is an epic gamer. So
epic movie? Why are we talking about that?
Oh, I mean, Fred Willard, Cal Penn. It's got all the stars in it. But
Jennifer Coolidge,
she was fucking in that, wasn't she? But didn't Kevin Hart play like an albino?
Yes. Like an albino, like monk or something. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Which I know that because I think I watched Epic Movie as a child at least a dozen times on DVD.
Wasn't it awesome when they did Lazy Sunday, but it was Jack Sparrow? Johnny Depp, also epic nerd figure.
Yeah, a character who will definitely never have any negative light cast on him. And also the same for the actor. You know, Johnny Depp will always be just a big hero of film in our hearts, I think.
He'll never show up
with no controversy.
Never show up in an embarrassing Christmas Carol movie at any point.
No.
And never go to court for an abuse case.
Exactly. Speaking of things that will always be epic, Morgan.
That's true.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Well, first off, we have to rate the guilds.
I mean, that's
my avatar.
That's a 7 and a yes from me. Oh, Felicia.
We've
call me.
Really loose with these rating guidelines, I think. But I'm going to do a nice polite 4 out of 7. We love a girl in gaming. Natalie has slid me a note that says this is a 2 out of 7. She just wrote, this would be better if it were a Freeze Pop song. And, you know, I kind of have to agree, even though I think it's just solid. But we have to celebrate ourselves again. I think this is a transmission from some kind of far off future or a dream where we hit 1,000 episodes of X-Play, is my understanding. And this one has a special celebrity at the end of it that I'm sure Matty will love seeing.
In this next one, yeah, of course. Let's go X-Play all the way.
There are so many memories linked into all of these moments. I love watching myself and past clips of myself ad infinitum. It's how I derive joy. I don't remember half of these running bits.
I love Billy Joel when we started the fire.
It took until this listen for me to realize that we didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
I think by the time I'd finished Do You Want to Date My Avatar, my ears were just like unable to process anything until Girl at the Video Game Store.
Yeah, exactly. X-Play so far is, you know, I'm not sure if winning is the right word, but, you know, not losing, I think is maybe more appropriate.
We look so good in this video.
I was saying, Morgan, your bangs looked amazing.
More like bang in. Oh, those mullets. We love the golden mullet. They remind us of Aquaman.
I do love that with every clip
there he is.
in this, Adam Sessler is finding many ways a man can be balding. There's
what do
so
you
many
mean by
different
that?
types.
Elaborate on that, Marty.
I mean, balding is in like hair is balding. You know, the head on your hair.
What are you talking about? My hairline is fine.
Yeah, you know, Adam, because these clips are across so many years of X-Play, you really get this kind of amazing effect of, like, the hairline doing the wave across the video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's because my hairline is so cool.
Oh, there's that CBT we were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Reggie, Nintendo Reggie. We love Reggie.
Yeah, he showed up at every E3. We love him.
Oh, there's Saw.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't really part of me wants to be like, I can't believe you people watched this show back in the day, or you watched.
We were on it. Well, we're on it.
Yeah.
We're on it.
We had to watch the dailies.
I mean, I can't really speak because I was someone who obsessively watched Machinima. So
Arby and the Chief.
Machinima, Machinima Respawn. There's this really awesome gamer named Hutch. He's never going to become a centrist live streamer on Twitch.tv. Oh,
look,
Rip Taylor. We love it.
Yes, and today, on account of today, I opened a massage parlor for shut-ins called Feels on Wheels. Thank you.
Literally the best part of this episode that we're doing is
seeing Rip Taylor.
Just seeing Rip Taylor. Just R.I.P. King. We love Rip Taylor. But what I don't love is our next song. Unless there was
before that, we got to give our scores.
Yes,
Yep.
That's right. X-Play all the way. I think I'm gonna be a fair self-critic. I'm going to give a nice healthy 5 out of 7. I think it's not as good as on the X-Play boards. It's our attempt at trying to make another on the X-Play boards, and we absolutely we can't make lightning strike twice as much as we want to try. But Rip, an absolute joy. I asked if he could describe to me what Steve-O's penis, seeing it up close, was like. He refused to tell me, but he made some kind of joke about being not fit enough for a swan dive and instead doing I don't know. I don't understand these homosexuals.
Me neither. I'm gonna also give that a 5 for the certain fact that didn't have enough of me in it. Lot of Morgan. I see where the money gets made here. I would have liked to see myself a little more in that. I don't appreciate all the comments about my hairline. I'm not bald. I'm not balding. That's.
But they shouted out your soapbox.
I know my soapbox.
You stood on it.
I
and
know,
you talked about things.
But they also shouted out your minutes. I just feel like there's not enough Sessler in the Sizzler as
those soapboxes ran 5 to upwards of 10 minutes. You got that much. I got 1. I think that is some kind of gender disparity that maybe we'll spend the next decade unpacking a bit more.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, that's the term I was talking about earlier that I was explaining to you, Adam. Misogyny.
I mean, Rip kind of talked about massages in that. So I
guess.
Well, speaking of misogyny, our next song.
We love Parry Gripp. He was on so many episodes of Attack of the Show.
I have a question, Morgan. Do you like waffles?
Yes.
Do you like pancakes?
Yes.
Do you like French toast?
Yes.
Do. Can't wait to get a mouthful. All right, let's talk about Parry Gripp.
God. This is the girl at the video game store. There's many a painful song and video on this playlist. This is up there. This is up there.
We had the world premiere of this on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
G4TV.com. So Olivia Munn is the girl at the video game store. And,
what? Girls can work there?
Yes, Adam. Yeah. It's the year 2010. Get with the program.
Wow, what a concept.
Are you telling me you've never had a girl sell you a copy of Grand Theft Auto 4 or Gears of War 2?
No. The guy that works at my local, I get all my games delivered is where I'm going. I don't leave my house except to film people.
This feels like a little bit of like pop, but it has a bit of like a punk edge to it. I don't know if there's a term for that.
Can you do that?
I don't know. Is that allowed? It reminds me of that band that wrote that song about that far off year in the past, 1985.
Yeah.
What were they called? They were called Golfing for Stew or something.
I think that was it. I also what's the one? It's like Blink 1985 or whatever.
SR69. I think it might be who you're thinking of.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Awesome guitar on Parry in this. The Zach
I will
Wild.
say it's a cool guitar. Yeah, I gotta be real.
Wild.
Yeah, Zach Wild will never
Matty,
be.
how do you not recognize the Zach Wild guitar?
Also, GameStop. Shout out.
Sorry, continue, Adam.
Oh, I was just gonna say, shout out to GameStop.
I think that makes the song better.
Yeah. Also, a little cameo here where you can put on a bunch of different outfits. The Olivia Munn, the Olivia Munn humiliation will continue until everyone is smiling. Everyone smiles.
I love that they got Kevin in the video too. It's beautiful.
He's a drummer. I didn't realize he drummed. Gamers are multifaceted, I'm learning.
Can they do that? How many hours did he put into Rock Band to get that good?
I don't. A lot of hours, probably. I wish I could speak. The thing is, if I want to speak, listeners, and reveal my true feelings on this song and this video and everything, we would be off the air. we would be off the air. So I will not say anything more other than I did not enjoy that. It was not a good time. I am happy that Olivia Munn is generally doing better than being on Attack of the Show in 2010. I think.
What are you talking about?
So by which show do you mean canceled? The Indieheads podcast or X-Play on G4?
I mean, I think the Indieheads podcast. I think we got a long way to go.
X-Play will never be canceled.
Never.
Yeah, and it definitely won't happen twice, along with the rest of G4.
Yeah, the G4 will never get rebooted because they'll never need to be a reboot because they'll just be on the air forever.
Exactly.
X-Play all the way on Monday to Friday.
I'm gonna give that a 3 for the sole reason that should have been me and Morgan. We could have done that video.
That's right.
100%.
You know what? I'm going to make my rating and reasoning the exact same. And that's why we are the best combo in the biz and they will never tear us apart.
Nothing will.
There certainly won't be a clip like this. I believe, I don't know how many of you are familiar with this, but this clip,
I'm scared to look. Oh, here we go. Adam Sessler whips his neck on his last episode with G4's X-Play.
That is it for this episode of X-Play Weekly.
Be sure to catch new episodes of X-Play.
It's weird to see it in HD. I'll just say that much. It's weird to see it in even obviously the clip itself is not HD, but it's currently filmed HD.
We are going to have all the latest.
It's kind of incredible. The hairline has wrapped all the way around to being on the chin. Sorry, Adam. I don't mean to make more jokes about your hairline.
Episode of X-Play Weekly.
Be sure to catch new episodes of X-Play weeknights at 6:30 on G4.
We are going to have all the latest reviews, previews,
Doing the Jeff Goldblum thing. That's also a really funny online clip. Jeff Goldblum, you slow him down.
Thanks for watching.
the occasional shout out to Harold Pinter. Who is that, Adam? Is he a painter? Is that why his name's that way?
I think so. Yeah, I think he paints all the Halo covers.
Episodes of X-Play weeknights at 6:30 on G4.
They should have called them Harold instead of Halo.
Exactly.
You sure that they don't mean the Nobel Prize winning playwright?
That
could never be.
See you next time.
Oh, in case you missed it.
Oh God, not even slower.
Oh yeah, we're just frame by frame. It's like back and to the left, back and to the left, back and to the left. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. let's end this fucker. Let's
Yeah.
Okay, wait,
Torrin,
actually-
do you have thoughts
I was
about?
gonna say, Torrin, you have a
Grrrl
bunch of
getting-
notes.
As another girl gamer, we need to get all the girl gamers' thoughts.
All right, so this is going to seem like a little bit of a confusing non sequitur, but I promise we'll get back to the point. So, a couple years ago in 2008, for 1 year on G4, y'all ran a competition show, which was really fantastic, and it was competitive eating, followed by each of the people who had competed in competitive eating, then being put through various physical challenges. And side note, this show is what got me into doing professional eating, a thing that I used to do competitively. Another lore drop for my fans. But they would put them through physical challenges, whether that was getting on a roller coaster or getting inside one of those inflatable Zorb balls and rolling down a hill. And the winner of each episode would be the last person to vomit. And in line with the title of that show, this video kind of made me want to hurl.
Correct.
What are you talking about? This is an awesome, awesome song. It's epic.
Would it be different if me and Adam were in it?
It feels loaded, Morgan, when you're asking me that face to face inside of the G4 studios. But I will say it would probably be about 1 evil X higher. So I would rate it 1 out of 7 evil X's.
Good choice. Good choice.
Hold on. I have to talk to an intern real quick.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Violet. Don't give Torrin that ball's energy with the poison in it anymore. We could save that for Marty. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, in which case, since that's not poisoned, as you loudly whispered, I'm going to take another quick balls energy break if anybody would like to join me.
Okay, it's balls time.
Balls. Let's.
That was a real.
You know what?
Oh my god.
I had what I consider still the only clip of X Play that I regularly return to, and I don't know if it's going to be a cleanser or if it's going to like torture us further.
Only one way to find out.
Would you like? I'm gonna send it to my favorite review from X Play. I've sent this to Violet, but I think about this all the time.
Oh, here we go. X Play Lifeline review. Let's see what's going on here.
This is an actual classic.
Yeah.
Also, this might just end up being a video episode. There's been too many visual bits for an audio podcast. Oh, X Play Classic.
This is the run-of-the-mill survival horror beginning to Lifeline. You've got to rescue people. That idiot. Solve the mystery. And fight things.
Hearing the voice after all of this is like kind of triggering.
This little honey in the unfortunate apparel, you get to tell her what to do.
Wait,
yeah.
Did he? Let me rewind.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Look, even at
Violet. Let me.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to make sure.
You're shushing a woman. You're shushing a woman now. I'm not Adam Sessler anymore.
Okay.
Little honey in the unfortunate apparel, you get to tell her what to do.
Did he?
Using the PS2 headset.
See, I didn't know if Adam Sessler had like allegations or anything. I was just kind of like getting a vibe, and the vibe was correct.
Don't run. Stop. No, don't run. Guest room 1.
Guest room 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way to go. Yeah, just stroll. Take your time. There's no monsters anywhere. Trunk.
Yes.
No, trunk.
I am walking.
I don't want you to walk. Trunk.
I am walking.
Trunk. Camera.
What? Like, what is this? What are we watching?
Voice-controlled survival horror game.
Yes, voice controlled.
Do as I tell
Fire! Fuck! You guys watching Angry Video Game Nerd?
So
Yeah.
I should run.
No.
Okay.
We should have thrown him on here.
I think he's better than G4,
What are
honestly.
you doing?
You think?
Oh, you're really,
Might be.
really stupid.
But we will never talk about music made by the Angry Video Game Nerd on the Indieheads podcast. Oh wait, we did. Patreon.com/Indieheads Podcast. I don't remember what YouTuber music episode it was, but we did talk about the song that he made on a YouTuber music episode. That's where I work. That's where I work. Or was he saying Dead Eye or Red Eye?
Red Eye.
Okay, yeah, that's where I work. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Do I want to say my workplace on this episode?
You can bleep it.
No, it's fine.
Anyway.
I've already said it too many times
Hold
on
on.
this podcast.
Come on,
Hold on.
bark like a dog.
Little dog? Arf, arf. Or big dog? Woof, woof.
Well, sometimes.
My fantasies notwithstanding, a 2
Big dog.
out of 5.
Big dog.
Forget it. There's no point in sitting down.
Okay, what?
I have never forgotten
Very
that.
revealing.
Yeah.
Very revealing. Very revealing review, Adam Sessler. Very revealing review. God.
I know some people who get a kick out of that.
So, what is everyone's final impression on the culture of G4 and how it's influenced?
I could only I'm going to like give a synopsis at large since I'm now breaking character. Is that I spent an inordinate amount of hours like watching G4 as a kid. It was one of my primary forms of media consumption.
Same.
I did not watch a lot of like the big shows like network television that most people watched. Instead, I was watching like various procedurals and also G4. And as I alluded to briefly, but like I had my fancy new like iPod video, and this was the height of or not the height, but this was the beginning of people trying out this weird new form of media consumption called podcasting. And every single clip from G4 was available as either a podcast clip or a lengthy podcast that would be anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour, 2 hours even. And a lot of them were just videos of the G4 personalities sitting around a round table. But when I consumed nothing but like video game media back then, that was like my primary form of entertainment. And so it kind of colored a lot of my entertainment consumption for probably between the years of like 2007 and 2011. And then I kind of grew out of fashion with like nerd culture at large. And then Adam Sessler had his like weird stint of like getting really like stanny about Elizabeth Warren to the point of misgendering a trans woman, and had to have one of his colleagues try to back him off of a ledge, to which he refused to. And I was like, okay, that's like the last shred of my interest in any of this. So I did not see anything from the revival. I did not see anything from there, because I at that point knew that that was a piece of me that was dead and I would not really revisit. From time to time I watch the occasional clip. This Lifeline review is basically the one that I return to the most. Sometimes I'll return to On the X-Play boards. Sometimes in my darkest moments I'll return to X-Play all the way, even though it's not as good. Otherwise I just like don't really watch any of it. Like even in going back to clips for this, I was telling Torrin that I had watched the Saw parody episode recently again, which is an episode that is at times shockingly good in its production budget, and also shockingly bad, and also has like several rape jokes, which is also like I think very, very indicative of like what the culture of G4 was. And that kind of is like that across the board, because I was into like Attack of the Show, I was into Cheat, but like I was even into Human Wrecking Balls for like what it was worth for like a bit of time. And Torrin reminded me of that literally earlier today. I was just like, oh my God, I forgot that I watched like the entire first season of the show. It feels very much a reminder of a kind of version of my past self that I'm glad to have left behind. It makes me cringe and it makes me uncomfortable, but it does remind me of the lengths that I and many others have trod to get to this point. And for that, I kind of find it like weirdly empowering to be like, wow, I'm not at all like this anymore. That's kind of for the best. Sometimes you need a reminder of like how your past self was in order to teach you something about like how you like yourself in the present moment.
100% agreed. If I had to apply one word to the G4 content, as it were, back in the day, it's easy to like dunk on it in that kind of ironic way and call it like cringe or lame or whatever. But to me, the word that comes to mind is libertarian. Because hear me out.
Okay.
The
I mean, it's just Adam Sessler.
I mean, yes. Especially it feels like the idea was making nerd culture cool by being like, don't tell me what to do. Hence all the kind of edgelord jokes that would come part of the nerd culture, where they would make these like edgy rape jokes, and it'd be like, oh, but we're not pro rape, we're just saying whatever we want because it's funny, kind of thing. Kind of edgy for the sake of edgy. The way it treated the women wasn't great. I remember being very into it back in the day, but it's safe to say now that there's just no way that we'd ever get a G4 again, and it's probably for the best. The G4 revival obviously failed. I just think we have better ways to engage with video games that aren't badly done skits written by guys who haven't interacted with art outside of a picture of Yoda holding a stop sign that says Stop Wars. So for that, I'm thankful. The gaming culture obviously still isn't good, but in certain aspects, it's definitely better without G4. It's also obviously worse. Obviously with G4's death came like obviously not Gamergate wasn't G4's fucking fault, but that's where
things went.
Yeah, that's where it went. Which don't love that. But ultimately I think the best way to engage in this kind of geeky nerd culture is to find people that share your interests and have your own small community instead of having X-Play boards. So I guess that's just where I'm at this point in my life, being 30 and someone who likes video games.
Yeah, it's a weird one to look back on. Natalie and I, about a year ago, offhandedly, we mentioned Code Monkeys, and we're like, wait, you also watch G4? And then I realized that was the first time I thought about G4 in years, but it did have a really nostalgic place for me. In 2007 was when my family first moved to California, where I went to the latter half of middle school and high school. And during that year, what would have been my 7th grade year, my mom just didn't enroll me in school. And I was supposedly doing like online homeschool, but that was supposed to be supervised by a parent. And my mom just got a job. So I would cheat at my own online homeschool, and then just watch daytime television and like cause problems on Gaia Online. And so I watched a ton of G4 in that chunk of time from 2007 to 2008. And returning to it as an adult, I think it really represents like the best and worst that gamer culture has to offer. Like at times, like sometimes there's moments of the humor and fun and humanity of it, which are really lovely. And oftentimes those are bracketed directly up against racism, misogyny, homophobia. And it really made me reflect on how much in that nerd culture of the 2000s, weathering that shittiness was normalized as the barrier to entry, to be in nerd culture, if you were anybody but a straight white cis dude. Yeah, some of this was genuinely deeply uncomfortable and painful to return to. It made me feel kind of awful, and I was like, dear God, how did I watch some of this shit? But there are some parts of it that I do have love for still. After we get off this call, I will probably rewatch the Attack of the Show Kitten Warrior clip where they use cat food to lure cats to try and get them to complete a cat-sized Ninja Warrior course. But yeah, largely returning to it was a reminder of all of the parts of nerd culture I'm very glad to have left behind.
Yeah. And I think for my thoughts on all this, I it's hard to articulate the thoughts with just my words. I think I want to articulate my thoughts on all this with song. So here's a song that I sort of kind of knew that this is where this episode was going to end. So I've got the song ready that will hopefully explain my thoughts.
Walk into a bar, drink in my hand. I don't understand. My life is changing. Pop out, I'm driving, drinking and driving.
This is the first I'm hearing this. I hope you know.
I've hired Bart Wayne Bartis to articulate my thoughts in song.
I've been seeing GIFs of this for like weeks in the server, and I have not listened to a second of it because I knew it was going to happen on this episode. I wanted a fresh reaction. I can't believe his voice is like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Torrin, for reference, this has become our latest guy that everybody in the server is obsessed with.
You really have to check the Instagram. You gotta check the Instagram. Like, that's where the magic is. Seeing this.
Matty, can you please bring up the one where he's like on the fucking stilts?
Oh my god, is that? Yeah,
that's on his Instagram.
Yeah, just as a form of cleansing for us. Let's do a Bart Wayne check real quick.
Please.
Let's do a Bart Wayne cleansing hour real quick. Let's see the still.
There it is.
Oh, here we go.
Just a boy from misery, and I've been in misery. Met a girl in Tennessee. She the only 10 I see. That girl, she's a one for me. She the only 10 I see.
That's in the comments.
Yeah, that's one of the top comments. Are you forklift certified Bart Wayne Bartis? Yeah, so that's Bart
I didn't realize
Wayne.
this guy was this popular, by the way.
Oh, he's gotten
I thought
big.
this was like, I thought this was a guy that you like found who has like 1,000 followers, like usual.
No, he's not niche. He's pretty.
And I'm in a spaceship, riding downtown in a space whip. I've been in it down in the Matrix. Baby, hold it down, you the greatest. And on my
What do you think his feelings are about the trans themes of the Matrix?
I don't think he's smart enough to decipher that. Like, this guy.
He's like, what's that pussy shit? I don't know what that is. That's probably his thoughts.
Walk into a bar, drink in my hand. I don't understand. My life is changing. Pop out, I'm driving, drinking and driving, and I keep crying.
The second highest comment is just, you're not supposed to do any of those things.
Yeah. Oh my. But anyways, thank you all for enduring this episode of the Indieheads Podcast, everybody. Not totally sure what's gonna. Well, obviously there'll be an episode next week. Not totally sure what it's gonna be just yet, but we'll get there when we get there. But Torrin, is there anything you would like to plug before we head out?
Yeah, sure. So for any folks who don't know me, which is likely anyone listening to this podcast who's not listening because they know me, you can find my work online. I am on most of the social media at TA Greathouse. Also, I've a couple of award-winning books out, Wound from the Mouth of a Wound, which came out in 2020, and Deed, which came out in 2024. And if you liked any of the weird shit I said on this podcast, the poems are going to be nothing like that, but equally unhinged.
I advocate for that.
There we go. All right.
Thank you so much for being on for the first time on such a deeply evil, stupid podcast.
I'm so sorry that me and Nat decided that we were gonna play these characters and literally were sending each other voice.
Oh yeah, earlier in the week, Violet and I were workshopping this bit via voice memos.
Yeah, we were sending each other voice memos in character, and we just decided we were gonna commit to the bit. And I'm sure Matty.
I completely forgot that you had like cooked up this bit like a full year ago until you messaged me and was like, "Oh fuck, I kind of do have to do this, don't I?"
Yeah, I'd been voice training as Adam Sessler. It's fucking insane.
It very nearly broke me as a person. Thank you so much for your work.
Matty, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I know that wasn't fun, and I hope that I'm still your favorite person in the whole wide world, as I should.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you both of you for rolling with the punches on a
yes,
deeply
thank you
bizarre
both.
episode.
All right, that'll do it for us. We'll see you next next episode, folks. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
You could drop your home address in chat. One of us, we could race each other to see who could get there to kill you first.
Okay then. Well, I'm gonna say that off mic. So, goodbye, folks. Forever, from your host, Indieheads Podcast, Naeem and Ro. We'll see you next time, folks. Goodbye.
Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke.